1926 USA 1-cent coin. Hey history buffs and coin roll hunters, welcome back. Today, we're taking a trip back nearly a century to examine a coin that, for the average person, is just a dusty old penny, the 1926 Lincoln wheat cent. Most circulated examples are worth $1 or $2. But within this year, there's a specific, low-mintage variety that is one of the toughest keys to the entire wheat cent series, commanding prices well into the six figures. We're going to break down the three mint marks for 1926, which one is the undisputed champion of value, and how high these coins truly sell for at auction. And yes, we'll talk about the millions hype and put it into the proper numismatic context, showing you the legendary errors from other years that set the gold standard for penny prices. Magnifying glass tilted left section 1. The three mints of 1926 and their value in 1926. The Lincoln cent was struck at 3 different United States mint facilities. You need to know all 3, as their values differ dramatically. 1. Philadelphia, the most common. With a massive mintage of over 157 million coins, finding one isn't hard. A circulated 1926p is usually worth less than $1. Even in beautiful, uncirculated condition, they generally sell for tens to a few $100s. However, an exceptionally preserved coin, a gem MS-68 red, has sold for around $36,000. This proves that even common dates can be extremely valuable in the absolute top grade. 2. Denver, a slightly better date. The D mint mark is located beneath the date. Mintage here was a respectable 28.1 million. Circulated examples are worth a few dollars. But in uncirculated grades, the value jumps. A high-grade MS-66 Plus red example has sold at auction for over $38,000. 3. San Francisco Trophy, the key date. This is the one you must look for. The S mint mark is the low mintage champion of 1926, with only 4,550,000 struck. In the challenging coinage decade of the 1920s, many San Francisco issues were weekly struck and immediately entered circulation, meaning high-grade examples are incredibly scarce. Let's look at the auction records for the 1926S. Its status as the 10th rarest wheat cent means serious collectors pay serious money for quality. Gemstone auction record. The top price paid for a 1926S Lincoln cent was a stunning $149,500 for a perfectly preserved coin graded MS-65 red. That's $250,000 for a single penny. This is the kind of extreme value a coin reaches when mintage is low and survival in high grades is minimal. This record shows the true high watermark for the 1926 cent, easily putting it in the realm of six-figure coin deals. Magnifying glass tilted right section 2, errors and varieties. The $1 million hype now. Let's address the question of millions. While a 1926 penny hasn't sold for millions, the potential for any rare, unique era coin to break records is always there. To understand the $1 million potential, we must look at the legendary mint errors from other years that did reach those huge auction prices. The 1943 bronze cent. This is the big one. An accidental copper planchet was struck during the year the U.S. Mint switched to steel. Only a handful are known. A 1943 D bronze cent sold for $3.3 million, setting the benchmark for the most valuable penny. The 1944 steel cent, the reverse error. A few 1944 cents were accidentally struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943. One 1944 steel cent sold for over $408,000. The 1955 double die averse, a famous and sought-after error. A clear doubling of the date and motto on about 24,000 coins. One gem example sold for $336,000. A 1926 coin would need an error of similar, unprecedented magnitude, like being struck on an entirely wrong or unique planchet, or having a severe, unknown double die averse variety, to hit 7 figures. While no such errors are currently documented for the 1926 cent, the lesson is clear: minting mistakes are where the biggest money hides. For the 1926 cent specifically, here are the varieties and subtle errors you should look for. Mint mark clarity. On the low mintage 1926S, many coins are weakly struck. Check if the S mint mark, the date, and the lettering on the reverse are blurry or light. Ironically, the strongest struck examples are the rarest and most valuable. Repunched mint marks look very closely at the D and S mint marks. If the mint mark was stamped into the working die more than once and created a visible misalignment or ghosting, you have an RPM. These can add significant value, often hundreds of dollars, to the coin. Die cracks and breaks. Look for thin, raised lines that look like cracks running across the coin, especially near Lincoln's head or the rim. While minor die cracks are common, large die breaks or cuts can increase value significantly. The key takeaway is simple: condition is king for the 1926 cent. Because so many of the low mintage 1926S coins entered circulation and were heavily worn, finding a pristine, high-grade example is the six-figure ticket you're searching for. Stop sign Section 3, your coin hunting checklist, so you've found a 1926S. What's next? Do not clean it. I repeat, never clean an old coin. You will destroy its value instantly. Verify the mint mark. Use a loupe to ensure you're looking at a genuine S mint mark, not a damaged D or a spurious mark. Check for damage. Look for large scratches, corrosion, or pitting. Even the key date 1926S is only worth a couple of dollars if it's heavily damaged. Seek professional grading. If you believe your coin is in extra fine condition or better, get it authenticated and graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. This is the only way to realize the six-figure potential of a top-grade coin. The 1926 Lincoln cent is a wonderful piece of American numismatic history. For the discerning collector, the 1926S remains one of the greatest challenges and a fantastic investment. Keep those eyes peeled, and happy hunting!